Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Legend. We are playing the Cultists on Impossible difficulty. It's currently winter, but that doesn't mean a thing, because we have that lovely cold operator skill. Now, I gotta admit I forgot the name again, but it got suggested to me in the comments that I should rush for this skill. And as soon as I read it, and thinking about that I only have this one city, and I could prevent all the negative effects of winter with just this skill, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's probably a good skill to have regardless, but as the Cultists, it seems like just a must-have, because, like I said, you can just skip all the negative effects of winter by just having that one skill. So go ahead and get it. What else? Last episode we made, well, not peace, but we made a truce with the Draken and got ourselves a little bit of resources, and most of all, we got ourselves a truce, and that does mean we can set the eye on the price, and that is the Walters, because those are the, well, not the only ones, but I'm not that worried about the Broken Lords, actually. They're getting up there in points, but we're comfortably ahead already. And from... Alright, we got new units, that's fine. Broken Lords completed the legendary Leader of Leaders. They have 30 units at the same time. Wow, okay. Means they are really building up their military, huh? Let's see. No, not really. They're about up there in strength with the Walters, but that doesn't really scare me all that much. We're still the force to be reckoned with. What on earth is that? That's about the weirdest boat ever. I love that. Can you hear that? When you scroll in there, there's even sound effects for the boat closing up its, what's that? Its roof? Its protective shell? Whatever. It's like a swimming egg, but I love the amount of detail they put into that it closes when it swims, and it... Okay, I should shut up about that. Anyway, let's let's get some business done. I do need to move my army to the east border of the Walter Empire, and as far as I can see, all they own is this little island. So probably gonna convert the villages around here and then just go say hi. No, stop. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna position one army maybe here. It's just sad that I can't retrofit these guys, because I would love to give them an improvement on their vision, so we can actually have them scouting, like just have a couple sitting around the Walter Island so we can see which armies leave and where they're headed, but oh well. Shouldn't complain about getting free units anyway, right? So I'll stop doing that. Let's find some nothing. Okay, that's great. This here's... What are you? Isles 1's not particularly interesting, though this island is pretty interesting. We got palladium, we got the hyperium, and we got adamantium on the island, so that might actually be something. I don't need the dyes, but the 3 luxury resources, that is quite nice, though. They have 2 destroyed villages. That's gonna be insanely expensive to convert. And speaking of insanely, well, let's first move these guys about. Just check what kind of quest they have to offer here, and go ahead and see if we can't convert 294. But before we do that, we do need to check out the Emperor plan. Now, we're in Era 4, And you might note that I learned how to pronounce era correctly, huh? That's the type of guy. It only takes me around 30 or 40 episodes to actually get around and learn the correct way to pronounce the word. Yeah, that's me. I'm a fast learner. What can I say? Always been like that. So this here would cost us 1600 influence, even though we just have that one city. So I'm wondering, do we really need that? Do we really need all of it? Now, we are really already leading pretty well in terms of food production. And dust production, for that matter. All that's really lacking is the industry. So we definitely need this here. Like, that's just, I guess, a no-brainer, because it's just a flat industry bonus. And even though we're probably going to buy a lot of stuff out, we still want it to be as cheap as possible. And we do have a lot of districts. So that is certainly helpful. Seeing as we go to war soon, this here is helpful as well. Now here is where it gets complicated. We do need the additional movement, I do think, because for us it's more important than for any other empire to cover ground, because we have to like protect these villages and they're so spread out, so we do need the extra movement. Or we could survive without it, but it certainly makes things a lot easier. Question being though, do we need 50% extra food? We could have the spice booster running constantly, so we already have that in a sense. And do we need to, like, this here gives us, for 60 influence, we get extra gold per citizen and 55, yeah, that would be nice. 25 buyout reduction cost. Buyout cost reduction, that's the correct way. And 340 more basically only gives us 25% more dust on cities. Now that's no joke, that is relevant, but is it really that relevant? I don't think so. I think we're influence is the harder resource to get, because we're not going to be starved for dust anytime soon. We can produce a lot of that stuff, and we also can sell the units that we get, so I think the dust can be skipped, and this here is just plainly useless, so we can just stick with this here. Pretty much the same is true for our military. I do want 30% attack, I do want 20% cost reduction for my units. I don't care much for 50% reduction on military upkeep. I do care a lot for 50% extra life on the units, so that is a sick bonus. And seeing that we're going to war, I think I'm gonna take that. And I think I'm also gonna take 50% extra food. Alright? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that. Because we do actually need native population in the city of Uskdaler. What the hell is that? You know what? Might as well name that to my hometown, Stuttgart. That seems more appropriate. Not gonna name the capital of Germany. That would be a little bit too much, but my hometown. That's good, right? So there we go. Now, we don't need that much dust, I don't think. We're gonna need a lot more influence, though. So let me put just a little extra into influence and actually convert these suckers here. There we go. We get an extra drider, which is not that great. Probably just gonna sell it. Why are you so expensive? You have no initiative whatsoever. Ah, screw it. Let's just take him on. We can get rid of that later, so that's fine. And then just collect some XP by killing these guys. Alright, who else? Who has movement points left? You? Really? Word? Why are you not moving then? Because you can't, huh? Silly boy. Alright, we got the reaping station. It's not a raping station, it's a reaping station. Take that, anyway, it never escapes my mind. Seeing as we go to war, I might want to improve my stockpiles, and I'm thinking now, do we ever produce stockpiles on our, like, manually? Do we ever do that? Would it make sense to actually get the big stockpiles? I think it would. So I'm probably gonna grab these. Like usually, as far as my experience goes, if you build stockpiles yourself and you actually, like in a situation in the game where it's still relevant, where it won't make you just win harder when you're already winning or lose harder when you're already losing, where you're still it's still up in the air, you're better off with the unskilled labor, because they're just like, these guys are just very expensive to produce. 2,500, that takes a lot of time, and only the biggest and most production focused types of city can actually produce these in any reasonable time frame. So these unskilled labor stockpiles are a lot more accessible and a lot more useful, because you can just churn them out faster, and will actually let you build a couple of those and have the stronger cities help the freshly conquered or the weaker freshly built cities, which is actually the purpose of these stockpiles. So for that case, I'll recommend getting these, but for our case, where we just raise cities and get stockpiles for free or buy them off the market, you want to go as high as possible, and I want to go for the organized labor. Just a question of, yeah, I think I'm going to go for that straight away, because we won't have the resources to get these techs built here. So, yeah, there it is. Alright, we got tech, we got the units moved, the broken lords are running around in all lands. Let's see if we can trade anything with them. No, we can't. I don't want to invest in their tech though, it's just... yeah, I don't want to. I just hope they don't declare war, basically. That's my big hope. Such an aggression... What? Which aggression? Oh yeah, we attack their units. Should you wish it, we are ready, even eager. Yeah, whatever. Dust Orchid has ended. Alright, so maybe we'll go to the market first. And see if we can't stockpile some of these moon leaves. Aha, I certainly would like some moon leaves. Which boosters are active? Titan bones are running, getting 0.5 a turn. This year will be active to the end of time, this year as well, this year as well. Alright. Luxuries, there we are. So we don't need Titan bones and spices just yet. Moon leaf is a thing, certainly. We're not producing... well, we're producing a little bit of it, but... and the Dust Orchid isn't available, so I guess we just go for these guys. And the rest is just not that useful. Yo. Oh, they're still active. Great. That's somebody thinking along. Well done. How is our food production? Pretty sick, huh? 690 food. We're at 17 population and still growing strong, so I kind of like that. Also like these guys, but whatever. Alright, level 3, that gives us +1. Well, actually, yes, I'm sure. Actually want to have the movement bonus first. It's just very, very useful, and the hero is pretty good already. Alright, we're just gonna have you moving, and you're gonna scout there. Okay, so no more additional resources, but still, these are... it's pretty tempting to actually send a unit up there and try and convert these villages. Let's see what these guys want. Hopefully Draken won't attack me. Well, if they will, we're certainly ready to deal with them. I completely forgot what type of quest we had. Search and 20 dust. Oops. 30 gold and 30 quicksilver. Yeah, sure. That's not gonna happen. 40 Hyperium. Yeah, that's not gonna happen either. That's pretty stupid. Oh, did we find the region of Lariris, by the way? Is it this one? Please let it be this one. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's great. Oh, that is so great. Good. No, not good. It's great. So I might actually just bring my second army down from here. That's what I might actually do. Screw these guys and their ridiculous quests for now. We're just gonna, well, kill a couple of these suckers. And then just bring the army down here. Why not? Takes a little bit too much time to my tastes. This here is good enough, right? 8 turns. Yeah, the scouts can come here, that's fine. Smelting station in 5 turns. Yeah, that's okay, I'd say. Gonna get another Borough Street, and that should give us a couple of level 3 districts. Who leveled? Oh, you leveled. I guess the percentage-based bonus is pretty strong, especially once we get it to level 3. Because we already have so much base production that we actually kinda wanna... Oh, look at that. So sick! 734, and we're in winter, mind you. So, yeah. Highly recommended. Alright, and see, we can't build another of these borough streets because we don't have the population for it, so we do actually need to grow even faster, even more. But we do have a couple of... how can I see if you guys are level 3 or level 2? It's level 3, right? Because it has that plus 20 from expansion, alright. Yeah, it's level 3. Question being though, how do we expand more? I think I'm just gonna double triangle type, kind of, maybe. Because we do not have a clear line to continue. I could go down here, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely a viable option. Or a line down here, but then we don't, like, we can't go that far. So the line down here is actually more promising in terms of leveling up our districts. That is. Because they each, like, if you build a city in a line, each of the districts in the line will be adjacent to 4 other districts, and thus it will level up. And if you're playing the Cultists, they can level their districts even further than level 1. They can level 2. They can go level 3, level 4, and so if you build a line, and that's what I'm getting at, because we already have level 2 districts here, and we have the city center here, so we could level our city center to level 4 if we build a line long enough. I think that's what I'm going to do. Also reactivate the gold, because we have an abundance of that stuff. And go over here. Hello there. Explore 2 temple ruins before the end of winter and we get level 2 weapons. Sure, buddy. We only have 1 to 6 turns, though. Where are temple ruins? Alright, we can get 1 here and 1 here. I'm just gonna go on land here and explore that temple ruin. Walter's probably not gonna... Stop the outbreak against tracks by pacifying all the Jode in Uralab. Okay, where's Uralab? And I should do what? Stop the outbreak by pacifying all the Jodas village in Uralab. Well, guess what, genius? We already, there's just one, and it's already pacified. So I guess I won. Sure, I'll take that. So there's one ruin. Can we? No! Hate you. Alright, fine. I'm probably gonna go... Can we... Yeah, I'm gonna try and get this ruin here. Just make these guys less aggressive. Alright, so what do you want as a quest? I could bribe them, but I don't have the influence to actually... to actually convert... not the influence. Sorry guys, I got sidetracked there. I don't have my own units here. These guys are spawned manufacturing units, so we're not able to pacify villages or to assimilate them, rather. So there's that. Let's get another offensive guard. What do we need? A couple glass steel and a it should be pretty cheap on the market by now. Yeah, 300. That's easy. Let's buy maybe 20 and 20, like so. Get one of these guys in the queue. Because we do need the capital defended, and we do need to grow our garrison. That's quite depleted already. Just getting ready for war against the Walters, so things need to be done. And we'll just keep moving. Great! That shall do it for the episode. I think we're doing well. We're, second in points by 1 point, but that's okay. I can live with that. We certainly need to act soon, though. Certainly need to do that, because the Walters, they'll get pretty strong pretty fast. But we're moving ahead of the others. We killed the Draken armies, so those guys are not that much of a threat. I'm not really scared of the Broken Lords. Like, they're stalwarts, they can take a beating. Certainly, but they're not doing that much damage. And my ranged units, they can give a beating, and I think they're better at giving the beating than the Broken Lords are at taking it. So that should work out well in case they try and backstab us. Just need to kill a couple of their armies and then offer the truce, I hope. Anyway, that will do it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to keep those tips flooding in. Oh, there's a graphical glitch again. Stuttering icons, whatever. You guys have a wonderful day, and see you around for the next episode. Until then, goodbye.